You did have a sneaking suspicion of Akane getting a dungeon, just wasn't sure when. Did you really, Secret? Did I miss something? Because JC had mentioned, like, something after we talked to her, I think. Or not Red Eye, that was when we got to, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might just be dumb. Mess around with viewers in Genshin? Not too frequently. Not for lack of wanting to. It's just there's not a whole lot to do. Anytime people, is that what you were thinking, JC? Oh shit, what tipped you off? That is what you were talking about. Oh shit. What did I miss? What bit of foreshadowing did I miss? Don't mind me changing the stream info. Don't false advertise, kids. Oh yeah, I maxed out Zhongli's friendship, so I can actually use Zhao now a little bit. He's very, very fun. He likes the pogo stick. Yeah, I don't do it too often, but it's not for lack of interest. More just that other people don't really bring it up that often. But I'd be down for that. Like, the next time there's, oh, happy birthday, Chi-Chi. Oh, I don't have you! I can't spend your birthday with you because you won't come home. Alright, I guess let's just do her quest first and foremost. Yep, we can now get married to Zhongli. What is the point of even having these story keys where when they happen so sporadically? Hope enjoy your new game you bought for me, Janani. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I will. Like I said, I still don't know what the hell I'm gonna buy, but I'll figure out something. Thank you very much, dude.
Add Astro.
No. No. Take me back down there. Thank you. Octo DLC. I could buy the Octo DLC. I could buy the other Sword and Shield expansion pass. Oh man! Oh, that's awesome. Sakurai's having too much fun. It's very strange that Sakurai seems to genuinely love Xenoblade so much, but hey, good for him. Or Xenoblade 2. Obviously, Xenoblade 1's fine. Okay. Oh, she's literally in the spooky area that her trailer was in. For the one, the parallels of being Nanako. Nanako also tells her dead mom. Oh, is that it, JC? Yeah. I admittedly probably should have thought about that. Like I said, I figured that Akane would probably become involved somehow. And that would be the catalyst for him becoming a Phantom Thief, but I don't know. I guess I didn't think the thought through, I guess if I had just thought about it harder, I would have come to the same conclusion. Because like I did figure she'd be involved in his awakening somehow. Just didn't really think about the full possibilities of why that might be. All right, let's do her quest first and foremost, and then we'll gamble. Spinoff ends up being better than Royal. It kinda is thus far. Like I said, Goro carried Royal. He really did.
Your safety. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories
The rest of it was not that remarkable. Zhao Punch can never hurt me. Oh yeah, with Bennett.
And then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of.
Oh no, you just mean in general. Yeah, I know.
Do something.
I brain farted, but I know what you mean. Didn't you say you weren't scared?
Intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal.
Everyone being scared of ghosts today.
He's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you?
I come from beyond the heavens. No, seriously, I do. I'm an alien.
Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it. Don't try to scare me. I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No
Why would you have your funeral in a place like
this? There's no need for any
this?
ill will between us.
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat.
You hate that a super attack is
He's more
Pogo? The
afraid than
Pogo stick is awesome, Goots. What are you talking about? You are kind of terrifying, Paimon.
Huh?
I've seen your
not.
Twitter.
Paimon's
That was a bad
super
joke. I
friendly looking.
apologize.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
I hope that whole situation gets resolved at least
Don't protect
semi-amicably.
No. Stop freaking out and stand still.
Be it them getting fired or...
Relax.
I'm not going to get into it
Yes,
again.
whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey! Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
Let the butterfly
Was it
spread out to the
something
dawn.
Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
I mean, would that really be our problem? I don't think that would be our problem, Paimon. Oh, there it is.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh?
Paimon has the ability to cancel you and your
These are
lives.
clients, not ghosts. Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of
Get
his own
fucked,
shadow.
Aelogard. No.
Funeral.
You don't get to be sassy.
Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Ma'am, you have flowers in your eyes. Should I call someone?
Yeah. If we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations.
I feel like that's just the tip
When
of the
you choose us,
iceberg,
you'll
Paimon.
never have to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living
Pro
nightmare
tip.
trying to get flowers at short notice.
Pro tip!
Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to
Is that
decide,
more or less
please do
modern than
come and
fan
talk it over.
fiction?
I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big date comes.
You decide, America.
Slow down. There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay, so Zhongli doesn't know what money is, and she's whatever the fuck you call this. Kind of weird, lady.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual.
So
Allow me to
quirky,
explain.
guys. Poor
We'd heard
Zhongli.
that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
I'm not here for fun and games,
Adventure?
ma'am.
You must
Send me a
hail
friend
from
request?
the
Oh, yeah, of course,
Adventurers
Goots.
Guild. Then you are one of our distinguished clients.
Absolutely.
Would, to be precise.
Would? What do you mean?
Oh shit, thank you very much, Crunchy!
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance.
I was talking about you
Levels,
earlier.
wicker,
There was a
bamboo,
dagger in
wood,
P5
and
called the
marble.
Chris dagger.
Higher the grade,
And I was like,
better we
he's
look
not
to get to
here.
know you.
You can't steal his
But I've
knife.
just only
Thank
heard
you
of
very
this.
much.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't
How
look
you
so
holding up?
shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
Charmed, I am sure.
Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this.
I would think
Anyway,
you'd be used to
I have a favor
sassing
to
people.
ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
What's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward.
You could join my party
or
for
perhaps
free.
There's a favor I could do in return?
Free 5
We're
stars.
looking for
Imagine
someone.
the day.
We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You
Those
see?
who Skrillex in the
Hoping
dark?
it will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become your assistants? Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
I'm still mostly creeped out by the flower eyes. I gotta be real with you, Paimon. Also, 1 second. Oh, didn't see that one. But that works too. Goots! Hell yes. Good timing. I actually went in here to do this. I feel like this is appropriate. I know I said I just maxed out his friendship, but
A walk would be nice.
I feel like this will make it funnier. Oh shit, Zhongli's half dead.
You
I
again.
just noticed.
Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Hear her out, I guess. We're not gonna change her mind. That much is obvious.
Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more
Who
benefits
tell
for
people
you.
don't like to prepare this
First
far in
things
advance
first,
for their deaths.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a
I do
slight
not
premium
like
for
her
a
smug
very small
expression.
number of especially
It
dangerous
mocks
areas,
me.
But don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our
Oh
offer
my
as it
God.
stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place.
Yeah.
It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. What would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Good God.
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
We have to call the cops on her regularly.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
This is not going to go anywhere. She will change her mind, and nobody else wants to think about death this hard.
Nothing left to do here.
Ayya!
Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
One more thing.
Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
I can't believe it. I just want to talk about their imminent deaths. What's wrong with people?
Christ. Young lady.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung.
I wish
are you done
autoplay would stay
preparing our
on.
promotional materials?
Nah, my apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the
Oh
wooden tiles
God,
themselves,
no!
but about the special
I'm
offer
having
they advertise.
flashbacks to the fucking ovens from Torchwood Miracle Day. Honey, no! The tiles should be blank?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
I mean, honey, people are gonna
Business
keep
development
dying.
is a crucial
Eventually, they'll
element of
have to
every
come to
prosperous
you.
Enterprise. I've been trying
But they can
various
do it on their own
marketing strategies
time.
ever since I became the director. I put up posters
Jesus.
just like all the other shops, but the mill
I was gonna say, I'm
promptly
kind of sad
moved
it's a
them.
generic employee and not
Then I
Zhongli.
organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day.
That'd be
but no
fun.
one
That'd be
showed
way
up.
better.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors.
Making popcorn
now,
pump.
I go from door
You
to door
enjoying
looking
this?
for people and organizations
You enjoying the
willing to
small child be
cooperate.
creepy and
Just
obsessed
like
with
during
death?
our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder
I do
of
not
this
like this
tile on
expression.
them.
She frightens me.
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course.
Death
They may not
coupons.
need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
I mean, at least this gets Zhongli away from her for a little bit, but holy shit. No comment.
All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Is she okay in the
I
head?
get it.
Don't summon
You
her.
think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients.
JC,
You're
no!
right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
Like, what motivated
we're
this?
not
Like I said, it's a fucking funeral parlor. You're going to get
Guess we
business
got dragged into somebody else's business
in due
again.
time. You don't have to
Let's
try
look
this
around while
hard.
she's away.
It's like trying to be a water salesman. It's like they're gonna come to you eventually. According to who taught the tiles should be blank, in which case the characters must be special offer.
You must be the director's new hires.
So many inspirations. No.
Not us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful?
This lady's actually clinically insane. She thinks her boss is a lamp. It's a very reasonable lamp.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
It's
But
death!
Director, isn't Lifeless the name
It's
of the game in
death,
this
Hu
industry?
Tao!
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, Director.
Poor guy's given up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
I thought, yeah, no,
Me?
Pumpkinoo, we'll
As in
break new
us.
ground!
Who else?
Yeah, we all
Anyone
thought
else
she was
around
just gonna be a
here?
bitch because of the
Well,
Chi-Chi
you
thing.
Probably wouldn't
But
see
no,
them if
she's
they
just
left.
out of her goddamn
Any
mind!
little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people
For
make
someone
death
who is
scarier than
this,
it really is.
like, jokey,
What
she does
people
not
truly
take
fear
sarcasm
about
well,
departing
does
this world
she?
is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild.
Makes you wonder
with
why
notions
Lad
of
likes her.
ghosts
Lad
and
is
evil
also
spirits.
sassy, it makes sense.
Oh, baseless
He would.
fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
I have literally played tag with a ghost at least twice.
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Paimon wouldn't say that.
She was creepy, but she did
Just
not
say
hurt
At
us.
least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job
Probably why
of
you only like her
Wangsheng
design.
Funeral Parlor is to
Like, I
guard
don't
the
mind
border
this
between
attitude,
life
but
and
just,
death.
good God, lady.
One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks,
Did she just call
best-case
Paimon a
scenario
spirit?
is ignorance of all matters concerning
Is that what we're
spirits
rolling
in the
with?
afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
There's nothing funny about death. I mean, very, very rarely. When, like, I don't know, like Hitler being stabbed in the shins. That's hilarious. But, like, that's the exception, not the rule. This is why you're weird.
I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear.
Is she gonna
All
bury
right,
Paimon
let's get
next?
going.
Yes.
Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G?
Who the fuck is
Don't
Big
forget.
G?
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Is he a mafia boss?
Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of.
Or a
Should be
rapper?
piece of cake.
Does Liyue have rappers now?
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client, I'll lead the way.
My favorite rapper. Big G. I love his collab with Young Detective.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello. I'm
Why do I
Raquel,
want her? Her design's
director of
cute and
the
I like her
Wangsheng
voice
Funeral
actress.
Parlor.
That's about it.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Big G,
Nothing
third
major.
patriarch
How
of
are
the
you feeling these
Jiangxi
days?
family.
Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way.
Definitely not real.
Often they're an omen of something
JC,
terminal.
no!
When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the
Just
crushing
Big G.
fragility of life.
It's
So,
funnier that
aches
way.
and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Little Woo.
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a
Grown-ass
cute,
man
honest
named
tips?
Little Woo. Okay, yeah, we are just talking to
Paimon thinks
rappers.
it's because they're coming
Why are
from
we
the
going around
director
trying to make
of a
funeral arrangements for
parlor.
rappers? What are you implying, ma'am? If we talk to a guy named M and M, I quit. I'm not bearing Eminem. I respect him too much. I was tempted to make a very poor, tasteless joke about rappers dying often, because that does tend to happen a lot. But nonetheless. Ugh.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral
She
Parlor?
sees it up. Oh
Longshot
no.
Funeral Parlor.
Yeah, usually stuff like overdose.
I'm not in need of
Some
your
have been shot.
services. So you're out here
That's a whole problem.
looking for new customers?
Or was a whole problem. That's definitely
Don't you
not.
think this might
That
be a
doesn't tend
bit
to
of a
happen as
crass
much
way
these
of going
days.
about it?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion
That
these
was definitely
days?
a trend
Bring the
for a
service
while
to
there.
The customer and all that.
Back in like the late
I'm not
90s,
sure
early
it's
aughts.
every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Genshin Impact,
Curious.
aka
Does this
Avon
have a
Salesperson
burger?
Simulator 5000. This is what it's like. This is what it's like to be on the receiving end of those doors you slam in people's faces when they're like, "Have you heard the word of our Lord Jesus Christ?" And I'm like, "No." My parents were really mean to me.
I know your face.
Who
The
now? No!
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry.
Stop
I'm
abusing
really
this
in
poor
no
man.
need
It's
of
not
it.
his fault he doesn't know how
Don't
money works.
apologize. Get to know us.
It's not his fault until
We've got a
recently
new
he
sale
was
going
money.
on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
Do I think she tried to shock Shangli into dying and he basically said, "Been there, done that, and now I'm here," and walked away? God, I hope. I have to believe that. There's no persuading them, Hu Tao. I'm sorry. Maybe someday. Maybe if we get to the fucking optimistic Roddenberry future of Star Trek, where even small children are just kind of like, "Oh, okay," at death. But right now we're in like weird pseudo olden times. People can't just shrug off death like you can. There's no persuading them.
Trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Was that actually a genuine moment?
Really? This is getting really uncomfortable.
Please help me find
Business
someone.
development? Is that what you see this as?
Is that not it?
Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Is it not? You said something about the doors
Wasn't
closing down if
exactly
you didn't get more clients.
traumatization for its own sake?
Oh, no. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Rings a
As
bell.
it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost
Oh.
adrift in the mortal realm. The theory we saw
Don't
just
do
now
that!
about people I suspect
Cushing,
have
fuck
been
off!
by
No!
Big G.
I have
But
you
having
already,
seen
honey.
them, I didn't sense
I
the
didn't roll on
presence
your
of
banner
anything
because I have you
otherworldly.
already.
So we just had a quick chat. And
You're
I left it
fine.
at
You're
that.
already home. It's okay, honey. I'll work on leveling you up as soon as I have another spot open. As soon as someone else's friendship is maxed out. Good God. Getting guilt tripped by a gacha character. That was stopping for a quick chat.
You say so. Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
When's the expedition event happening? I'm not sure.
What would I need that kind of ability for?
I haven't
I'm a
heard anything about that
doctor.
one. I know that weird, that
Were
Geovish
you
Sharp event.
seriously hoping that the director of the
is starting, like,
Wangsheng
next
Funeral
week, but
Parlor
that's
was going
about
to
it.
Start healing people, or
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
It's in like 2 days? Oh, my
well,
bad.
let's
Okay,
leave that
cool.
for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Mung.
Also, I have no context, but I just happened to see in my my subscriptions. Apparently, Game Explained is convinced that the Pyra and Mithra patch is probably coming out the same day as the Sakurai Presents. So, as always, save your recordings or your replays or whatever, because Smash deletes those anytime there's a big new patch. The more you know. She needs proper brain holes. Yes, she does. So what you're saying is we need to get her, and then put her on the same team as Venti once we have Venti. So we can teach her all about the proper brain
Mung, I'm
ventilation.
back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
The greatest
I
rapper
guess
ever known to
I
man.
should start at the beginning.
Dare I say
My
notorious.
home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill.
First name B,
In my
middle name
youth,
I.
had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
So
I've
we're
never
looking for a
forgotten.
spooky ghost?
Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
That's actually very, very, like, we've seen imaginary friends be technically, that's not that crazy. Where's the option that says, yes, I believe you, sir? Sounds like a tall story. It's, the taller a story is, the more I believe it.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but
Yeah, Venti
I
just
can't
helped the
stop
ghost move
worrying.
on in his story.
I get more anxious every day.
Call Venti.
How would I ever come to terms with
Venti
my
could
childhood
solve like
friend
80%
becoming
of
an
our
evil
problems
spirit?
if he could just be asked to stop drinking and
That's why
eating
he
his
joined
own
Wangshen's
limbs.
funeral parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Monk forever. Those people we found today were also Monk's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Didn't Xiao
My
also
name's
fight a
Luo
spirit in
Chung.
his story?
I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me.
Patrick
Some of my
Seitz
friends and I
or...
went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare.
Patrick
After I
Seitz was
returned home,
just a
I felt
fraud. He was a
ill.
human.
I've been having recurring
didn't-
nightmares, but the doctors can't find
We
anything
talked to
wrong with me.
spirits. I don't remember him fighting
I
one.
think that it's a curse, right?
But I could just
I've
be
been
blanking.
cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no
Get
doubt
fucked,
it's a
Goran,
demonic
that's what
curse,
you
all
get.
right, and a serious one at that.
I love
You believe
Elise.
so too?
Elise is a good
It's
girl.
just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses.
I can't
both
take
of
them
you.
just saying
There's
that casually
no need
like
to
that.
creep each other out.
It was Big G.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me. I beg you. I'm too young to die.
All right, all
Good
right.
God.
Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person.
Didn't they summon Patrick Seitz soul?
However,
Oh, yeah. Well,
in
yeah,
order
it wasn't
to lift
technically
the
the real
curse,
him.
We need a suitable
Yeah.
location, and we need to make some.
Yeah, it was like a temporary...
preparations.
He was a
Come
temporary
with me,
spirit.
my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
I guess I'll come too.
This looks like a
Help
job
me with the
for
preparations
Extra
first.
Man.
The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Stop giving me that look, Hu Tao. You stop it. So summon Venti, Zhao, and bring Zhongli for the hell of it. Yeah, basically. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Clearly, I should have taken out Zhao. Yes. Here.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Huh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
Then why the fuck are we here?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
How old are you, Paimon?
Why would you ask that?
Twitter
Just
demands
wants
to
why you
know.
can't tell everyone the truth.
Because
Your
you can't
answer will
guarantee
dictate
that
how much
telling
fan
an
art can be
ignorant
drawn of
person
you
the
from now
truth
on.
will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Yeah,
They
we
once
just did that
fought
one.
against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices
Oh, wish I
were
could have had Xiao out to ask that question. Oh shit, I'm
founders
sorry.
of the
You were literally
Longshan
saying to bring him
funeral
out, my
parlor.
bad.
I didn't see that coming.
It would have been funny, yeah.
Yes. Anyway, it took
Yeah, I thought
many
bringing
years,
Zhongli Li out would
but
be funny,
eventually
but
the
thus
plague
far,
was
nothing really too
completely
ironic.
eradicated.
Like that one quest,
We've dealt
that
with
one
similar
commission I had the other
phenomena
day where I
multiple
talked to a
times
guy who was
throughout
like,
the ages.
you probably don't know
Each
too
time
much
we
about the Geo
successfully restored
Archon.
the balance between
While I
life
was
and
literally
death.
playing as Zhongli
To sum it
right
up,
in front of him.
We are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
There's some mint behind you. We should probably get that.
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop. You're finally here. We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device
Wasn't that
is used
Zhongli's
to
story?
drive
People
away
saying they know
evil
more about him than
spirits.
himself.
It'll absorb
Not
the
that they
curse
know more
inside
about
you
him
and
than
cause it
himself
to take a
necessarily, but
physical
just like
form.
that one girl who
But
was,
don't worry, the
who came
traveler
from a
here is
village that
seasoned
worshipped a
warrior
different
who will assure
god.
our safety.
And was brought up to believe that that Zhongli was like some kind of, or whatever his god name, Rex Lapis, was brought up to believe that Rex Lapis was some kind of like vengeful monster who killed their god brutally.
Oh right, I forgot to tell
Don't forget
you.
your Eureka the Transmuter. Yeah,
That'll be
JC, I
fun.
almost forgot this week.
Will
I did mine a little
that really
late,
solve my problem?
so I am now officially
Trust the director.
unoptimized.
She might look like a weirdo.
I forgot to do mine right away. I think I
but
did
she's
mine like
serious about everything she does.
yesterday, maybe.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
She thinks we're glamorous. I'm not defending her, but she does think we're glamorous. It's a start. Just this, I'm guessing?
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Access denied.
Somewhere Child is not happy that this girl's flirting with me, really. right? Uh-oh.
Let me scry. Ha!
Got you, girl. We gotta look on your damage a little bit. We can just barely one-shot these guys. Let's see. Let's be flashy.
Teamwork is
Boom.
dreamwork, written in the stars.
Boom.
This is order.
Boom.
Stabilize.
Oh, oh, you're all lacking.
How are
They
you
can all
feeling?
just barely finish stuff
Did
off
the
in one
curse
hit.
leave your body?
We gotta work on this. We need better artifacts.
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken
I remember
my
that dude with the
life.
pillar at the end, right? Yeah. No,
Great.
that is the
In
power
which case,
of Benny
I guess
plus
now I can
Mona
tell
plus
you.
pretty much anyone else's ultimate.
You've been pranked.
Oh!
What?
Hu Tao,
This
you
exorcism
posted
device?
cringe.
People like you wouldn't
You are going to
recognize
lose
it, but
subscriber.
It's just an old ley line monolith, deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse.
You just got pranked.
So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real?
She has
Then why
subscribers.
was
I
I
mean, not
sick?
anymore.
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow.
That's really rich coming
What a
from you,
weird thing to
ma'am.
say. I shall head back.
Kinda hard
I'm
with you
sorry for troubling
constantly
you.
trying to get them to buy
I feel
death
relieved
coupons.
to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I was always a bigger
I
fan of the
believe
Big
that
O,
won't be
personally.
needed. He found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you.
Oh,
Any of you.
God, it happened when he was a kid. Oh, Jesus.
Is Big G? He's just a child?
That's fucked up.
Well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's still fucked up.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon
Also,
first
yeah,
heard
what the
name
fuck?
Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
What, are you gonna bury the ghost? Do we have ghost coffins? Excuse me. I think we just jumped a shark or three. Hu Tao.
Enjoy life while to you the best while it lasts.
Also Hu Tao.
Want some death coupons? 2 for 1. Bury your whole family at only half off.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
I just didn't expect to stumble upon Big G.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's
Child
so
size
many
and
evil
child
spirits in this world.
size. Lumine's like, okay, I'll take one of those. I will take one of those just in case this,
It's a twist of fate that made
just
him
in
leave
case our
Wulong Hill in
weekly
the first
foreplay ever
place.
goes south.
Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
One of these days, that whale's gonna kill one of us.
Far-fetched to Paimon.
Welcome back, Secret. You had Wi-Fi issues. I'm
Pretty
so
much
sorry.
summed it up.
You missed Big G.
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wulong Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence.
Yeah, Big G is
now
a
we know
child.
what caused his nightmares.
Irony.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Why didn't you come looking for him sooner?
Hutao and Mung were
I can't turn off the
searching for you
Skidly voice
all
sometimes.
over
It just happens.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Ghosts can get
now
lost.
That you mention it,
Who
She
knew?
always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't.
He's inside and doesn't want to come out because he hears her voice.
I
Oh
get
god.
scared.
He just fucking holds up in his office.
That's right, yes.
Sleeps
He
in the
used to be
bathroom.
so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill.
So he doesn't have to risk walking by her.
You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing they didn't call you tall,
I
G.
knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
Her
Now,
voice lines are
all
finally
we
up. I can
have
see
to
what
do
she
is
says about
escort
people
this
now.
lost
Ooh,
child
nice.
Back to Wuong Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well,
Those are names, all right.
if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Mung and I will escort Big G back to Wuong Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So
For
be
Chi-Chi.
careful what you
Have
say
you
when
seen her?
collect the
Tell me where she is
keepsakes.
quickly. I need to go seal her away. Tee-hee. Oh, God.
Hutao's plan.
Okay, so she is still addicted to poor
Keeping
Chi-Chi.
things low-key, we won't be giving anyone
Why did I
nightmares.
hear that? Like I said, I remember seeing at some point that people were saying that no, or like yes, but like eventually when she learned Chi-Chi's story, she kind of let up on that, and now just kind of wants to spoil her rotten, but Chi-Chi won't let her because too little, too late.
Hi. Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
The man talked to us.
Yes, we grew up together. But we still keep in touch even now. I don't know why
She doesn't
he
like
started
Baiju.
working
Wonder if
for
that's
Wangshan
because
Funeral
he protects
Parlor.
Chi-Chi from
To
her.
be
I
honest,
imagine so.
I
Yeah,
found the
Baiju is
director to be
basically
quite
her dad
peculiar.
now,
But he must have had
so
his
that would
reasons.
make sense.
He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
That's a little too on the nose.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he
That
can
was
eat
just a
spicy
fan
food
story to
like
make
no
excuses
other.
for her, was it
His
actually?
favorite
Yeah, that's a
meal was
shame.
Extra spicy.
That would have been
Julian
kind of an
chili
interesting
chicken.
swerve.
I can make it for you if you bring me some Julian
Nice little bit of
chilies.
humanity.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Because yeah, Chi-Chi's
I
backstory
still
is
use
tragic
that old
as fuck.
recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Julian chilies are a common sight in Liyue. I can rustle that dish up in no time if you help me find some.
Where is Chi-Chi? I'm very sad she's not here. I saw someone bring this up in a post about the Lantern Rite event. And
This
it
should
kind
be
of really
enough.
puts some stuff in perspective, just in general, about the game's overall
I'll
quality.
get started on the Julian chili chicken.
The fact that the Lantern
I
Rite
guess you've got
consisted
other folks to
entirely
track
of just
down?
random fetch quests
When
for
everyone's
nameless
ready, I'll get the dish over
NPCs,
to you.
these nothing characters who it's difficult to care too much about. Like, some of the stories were slightly funny, mostly because half of them ended with NTR. But why would you do that? You had that beautiful trailer where we saw a bunch of characters who have had no story quests and stuff in the background. We would see, like, there was that trailer with, like, Xinyan and Chongyun and Xingqiu. It's like all those characters who have had very limited, if any, roles. Why couldn't you figure out a way to, like, do cool stuff with them? You have this pretty decently sized library at this point of interesting playable characters. Why not make people want to frickin' roll your gacha for them even more? By having them show up in quests and showing off how cool they are.
Not you again.
And it made me realize
I
it's kind of a
told you,
problem in a
I'm not
lot of
interested in
them.
the inner
It
workings
was
of
it wasn't
Wangshan
just the
Funeral
Lantern Rite.
Parlor.
It's like, in general, there's very little overlap between characters. Like, we have the character stories, and that focuses on them, obviously, finally, but even then, it's just the characters talking to
Mom
NPCs.
told us about you. You're good friends, right?
And, like, some of it's interesting. A lot of it
That's
gives
true,
out lore
yes.
about the world and
Come
everything.
to think of it, I remember he did join Wangshan
But it's like, how
Funeral
much
Parlor recently.
how much better
It
would
didn't take long for his
friggin'
good
would
friends to figure
Zhao's
out
have been
why.
if Venti showed up and, like,
big
reunited
G
with him,
incident.
knowing what we know about their
But I
backstory and
know
how
there's
Venti's
nothing we
music
can
saved
say to
him.
help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process.
How much better would
I
Ganyu's
would
have
know.
been if, like,
So,
Kushing
is
or
Big G
Ningguang
the
showed up,
reason
since
you're
she
here
does
to
work
see
with
me?
them?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Just, like, some
Don't worry,
connectivity
I'm a
between the
businessman.
characters.
I won't go spilling your
It's because they're
secrets.
cheap, they have the
Everyone
models,
hears the name
though.
Moo Moo and thinks I must be
I
dim-witted.
guess maybe the voice
I never
actors,
heard
but
the
a
end
lot
of
of the
it when I
voice
set up
actors
shop.
share it
I'd
with
say I proved a few
NPCs.
people wrong.
Like, Keith Silverstein
Here,
voices a shit ton of
take this.
NPCs in addition to
It's
Zhang
the
Li.
top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids.
I don't know for
Back
sure
then,
the same
none of
thing's
us could
happening
afford
in
it.
China or Japan,
We
where
were
where there's
penniless.
also voiceover, but,
Today,
like,
business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
yeah. Just food for thought.
For me,
Slightly
it's
disappointing.
a memento of a childhood long gone.
When I actually
Without
stopped
it,
and thought about it like
we
that.
wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Mm-hmm. We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
Show us lists of the characters,
I
makes me
see.
want to summon them to see
If
them
it's
even more.
Songza you're
I
after,
guess,
let's
like,
meet
that's
at the
another way to look at it,
overpass,
but
fitting
again,
the
I don't know.
slope.
Personally,
It's just
I
above
roll
the
for
staircase
characters who
leading
I
down to the
like.
dock.
It's
I've
like,
got
I
an
have
errand
to
run.
actually get to know
I'll
them a
come
little bit
find
as
you as soon as I'm
characters
done.
before I'm that invested in them. It's like, I wasn't dead set on getting Ganyu before I did hers. It's like, by showing off the character's actual personality, it's like that. But besides waifu, I'm not unfortunate, so I'm not gonna use the term. I know it's probably fine, but I don't wanna even risk it. Aside, like, the people who only care about the TNA and roll just solely based on Booba, like all the people who are complaining about Rosaria getting nerfed. Besides those people, generally I feel like most people care more about personality and characterization, or gameplay. So, like, you need to show off more often how cool the characters are. Have them be in the actual story. How the hell do I get up there?
Place to go?
There we go.
The fate of the was
Eh. Where the hell? Ah! Okay. That was a very roundabout way. Mona's story made you like her a ton more. Her design also had you worried about her personality. Yeah, no, same Spice. Yeah, no. Like, I didn't care too much about Mona either before I did her story. And Klee! That time fucking Klee showed up in Mona's story of all things? The last thing I expected?
Reminiscing about old times.
Like, they do it
Thinking
sometimes.
back to past events.
Klee showing up in Mona's side story randomly was
was
awesome.
completely destroyed in a disaster.
And it made me remember how much I love
we've
Klee.
got nowhere to go back
If I
to.
didn't already have her, I would be more
Now,
inclined to roll for her
home is
after
wherever
that.
friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan style lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better.
They summoned our
than
character that can
anything.
make their own story. I guess
A few
that's definitely
days
part of
ago,
it
I
because
bought
they
some
have those
quality
profiles
Clawstrike shards.
where you
They're
unlock more
currently all in
information
the
about who they're
warehouse
friends
at the
with and
dock.
everything and get their
I've
thoughts on stuff.
already
Like that's
spoken
kind of
to
their
the
substitute to it, but it's
Could I
not
ask
the
you
same
to
thing.
retrieve them for me?
I like cutscenes.
Seems like you already know what's going on.
Yeah, Klee
Back
showed up
in
in
a
Mona's story, but not Albedo's. Albedo did at least have Sucrose. That was also at least something. But yeah, and he referenced her. He mentioned, oh yeah, this child I take care of sometimes. Like, no, give us the full story. You want the full story? Nope, you gotta read their character profile. You have to have them both from the gush and read their character profile. Yeah, just questionable. Like I said, not awful, obviously, because I'm still playing the game. I do still enjoy this game immensely, but yeah, like I said, just I thought about that post afterwards. I thought about, yeah, shit, they have a point. And then I thought about it hard, and I'm like, God, the whole game's kind of got that issue, doesn't it?
Hi, we're here to pick up the Clawstrike shards for Sansa.
I think he mentioned it. Yes, here you are in the register, no problem. The Clawstrike shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Yeah, Diluc had Kai in his, which is, that would have been fucked up. That's an especially obvious one, given all the history there. And the fact that MiHoYo seems pretty happy to milk the possible alternate interpretations of their relationship. That is all that will be said on that matter.
Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sansa was talking about. Let's head back. As I gaze out upon
Yeah, like, sometimes the design is enough. Sometimes the design is enough to sell it, don't get me wrong. And again, a lot of people do roll solely for that. Again, see the booba. But, and yeah, I don't know.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the
Makes you mad the
lantern.
game doesn't tell you stuff. You have to
know,
go out of your way to
during
find
the
out.
annual
Yeah,
lantern
really.
rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter
This
what
game
the
has
days
lore,
may bring,
lore coming out the
whichever roads
wazoo.
we choose to take. While this
And yet a good
rite
chunk of it you can
remains
only know if
observed,
you have a bunch of characters
each
and
of
can read
us
their
remains the
profiles.
same.
As for the
Or just
matter
find
of Big
super
G,
obscure books and stuff lying around.
the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us.
We'll pass it on.
Be warned that I
Big
can
G is
only count to
lucky to have
10.
friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wuwang Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Someone I follow on Twitter posted a team of their new quote-unquote polearm party. Team polearm party. And just seeing Xiangling, Hu Tao, Xiao next to Zhongli.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Sick of your shit, old man. As soon as we're done with this, you're back on the bench. I've maxed out your friendship. I don't need this anymore. I was just gonna comment on how silly it is that Zhongli's so much taller than the rest of them.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner
What's in
than
the
I
What's in the Genshin
expected.
discussion? What I
You
missed?
didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Yes. Accidentally skipped, but you got her.
Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over
JC,
some
God.
keepsakes.
You have been
So I
having
guess they need to
godlike
do.
luck with them lately.
Nevertheless,
Jesus.
when it comes to things like ghosts and
Nicely
ghouls,
done, dude.
spirits and souls, one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect.
How many
Which
pulls did it
explains
take?
why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well.
How many pulls between
Because
her
if
and
they had
Xiao?
attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
That's horrifying.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangshan
Ball
Funeral Parlor's
wine.
most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Mung. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
About 40 or
Where
50.
we're
Gotta wait for
going,
history to
don't
be
be
updated.
surprised at
Damn,
what you
dude.
may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between
Nicely
the living
done.
and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it
It
is
was
that
another
nobody
50-50
really
as well. I
knows
was gonna
about
say your
it.
last one was Zhao,
Whatever
right?
you
You didn't
do,
get another one in the
don't get all
meantime and win a
worked up over
and
nothing,
not have to worry about a
okay?
coin flip. God damn,
Or
dude,
else
that's
by the
awesome.
time we're out, I'll have to
I wish
erase
I
your
had that kind of luck on
memories.
something other than Albedo.
Listen to everything I say. Let's go.
I'm scared. But like Hu-Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
If Child ever gets to use his illusion, you hope they let Luke use his. Yeah, same. Like I know it won't give him the same like Kamen Rider type of shit because that's something from the Abyss, but nonetheless, it'd be cool to see Luke get to use it. Oh, it's a domain. Oh, okay. Sure. I probably should have healed first, but it's fine. We have Benny. When in doubt, just Benny.
Wow.
Oh shit! Oh!
What is this
We're the girl! We're the girl!
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hellish underworld from the tales of old.
Why is she
It's
the
just a place
Flash?
where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Flash! Ah! Defender of the universe! Oh yeah, that's right. You're a berserker. You gotta be careful with you. Okay, that's pretty cool. When it's on fire. That's
That
pretty
pattern
cool.
looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Luke was just a different kind of fire. I was gonna say he had the same element though, unlike Child, right? What am I missing here? What's her demon power? We'll find out eventually. If I can ever actually do anything or go anywhere else. What the heck am I missing here? Is that spot supposed to be interactable and the game's just glitched? What's happening? Is this domain lying about its level again? I don't know. Because I can't see anything. Look up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's walkie. Huh. Great gameplay. I am sold on this character. I was for 2 seconds. And then they did this. Oh. This bullshit. Okay. Yeah? Is that not good enough? Thank you. Good God. So glad that was a thing. Yeah. Wouldn't wanna.
Solidify!
Shadows of fate. I'm going in.
That mechanic is dumb. I hate whenever that happens because it feels so finicky. All right, what do you do, girl? Oh God, Jesus Christ! Those were numbers.
This place doesn't feel...
What was that? Like 60K?
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's
The
not
lower
how
the health, the
people
stronger
have
the
it.
damage. Yeah, I know about her being a berserker. I remember hearing that.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Decided by destiny.
Yeah, those are some dumb numbers. Those are some pretty dumb numbers. Let's not be silly here.
Adventure
Just
time.
use the other boy. Just use the boy.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as...
But you didn't have to cut me off.
Off we go. Adventure time. Adventure time.
God damn it. What the hell? Not again. What am I missing? Game, please. There's a room with a blue orb. Oh. Pretty sneaky, sis. Oh. I didn't see the wall break.
No touching. Let's light it up. Off we go.
I'm on fire!
Decided by destiny. I'm going in. Time to go.
Can she only hit one enemy with it? Or am I just not aiming properly?
Gather!
Shadows of fate. No touching.
I missed some chilies. Ah, it's okay. I can find those anywhere. She can't hit more than one? Okay. I'm just shit at aiming. Good to know.
Solidify!
That would be kind of a lame way to gimp her.
Let me scry.
Go!
Everybody stand back. Decided by destiny.
Okay, let's stop being silly. Meteor! There we go. This person's talking about body pillow designs. There's a Dimitri one. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Excellent. Not missing anything else, am I? Some of these chests are blendy boys. A whole stack of those pillows, same to be honest. Oh yeah, I meant to say I ordered that mug, that mug based on Clee's Jumpty Dumpties. I can't afford that statue, and even if I could, I have not seen it for pre-order anywhere other than, like, MiHoYo's site itself. So I went ahead and ordered myself the mug.
But there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Do you want the man-wife Dimitri feral? Yes. Oh no.
Let's light it up. Off we go.
Excuse me. Stop that. Silly Spooter. I don't like this. I don't like this. Feels more like a freaking Zelda dungeon. I don't like having to go this far out of the way for things.
Let's light it up. Why do they never
Ow.
miss? Off we go.
It's okay, Benny.
Adventure time.
Did I just go all the way back around? Where am I? I hate that they don't include maps here. And now my navigator's gone. Yeah, I've been this way. What the fuck?
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Oh, it's on purpose. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Adventure time.
Feel free to tell me the trick, because it's 12 o'clock in the morning. Or not even, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Hmm. "45 minutes my ass." It says to just do it again. Okay. Don't you lie to me, guide. Don't you lie to me, guide, for a thing that just came out today. How dare you not immediately be up to date and fully accurate? You haven't played through to see what yet secret? Yeah, no worries. I gather that.
Next on the agenda.
Okay. Frickin'.
Let's light it up.
Anyway, let's not be stupid, Penny. Not this time. Want to see me climb that mountain?
What is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
What?
If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Really? Really, Mona? MiHoYo, please fix her dash. Pretty please. Just let this poor woman be able to do her water thing over slightly higher rocks and shit. Also, also real talk. I may have. Did I just? I swear to God, if I just fucked up, because this thing did say the second time, and I just realized. No, wait a second. Unless they meant loop around a second time, because I did not see a second orb.
Adventure time.
So there should just be a second orb here.
We're
What
stuck!
the fuck?
The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put mind at rest.
What am I
Seems
missing?
It's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
What?
Adventure time.
No touching.
Oh, game, stop this, please.
We're way behind schedule.
Literally what? Can try looking up a video for me? Maybe. It's like, make sure you get both orbs and then go near the pedestal. There's only one. There is only ever one. She told me to go through a few more times. Yeah, but no, but this guide literally says twice. And also that dialogue was a repeat. Like, she's repeating stuff at this point. She meant take the orb, but don't put in the lantern. Will it last that long? Typically, those things run out. I did not think we were going to make it. That's fine. I don't care. I know. I seem to have stopped caring. Oh god, I forgot about the freaking stairs. I try to actually go faster. That's what I get for my trouble. Ooh, Tao, this prank is not very funny. I must say. You underestimate how stupid I am, honey. Please.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Okay, it's still lasting. Yeah, normally there's like a couple of stuff with like similar gimmicks like this. I forget what they're called, but like there's like other elementals you carry, and normally they run right out, but I guess this one just won't. Silly me for thinking that would be a thing. Silly me for thinking the rules should apply. It broke new ground!
AT-STs! AT-STs!
Alderaan! Grand Moff Tarkin! That is probably still my favorite Red Letter Media bit. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems
At least now you'll know, yeah. If I saved anybody else any trouble, then hey. At least we did something.
In that weird place forever.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What?
Whee!
The video you found has the story take over an hour. Who lied to me? Who said 45 minutes?
Phew.
It's fine. If I were doing this tomorrow and the direct was tomorrow, super early.
Site. Our destination is just up
We'd
ahead.
have a problem, but I don't gotta be up early tomorrow.
You're excited,
So it's fine.
feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place. Huh?
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Ma'am, you're dead.
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time.
This is the end of the story,
now.
so I'm good now, I figured.
Exactly how long
I figured that was
couldn't
probably the
really
end.
say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass.
I like how autoplay straight up is not working for this
It's
lady.
all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I. I can't believe how nice the scenery is.
Excuse me if I
thought
start
it'd be all
glossing
pitch
over it.
black and freezing cold with no sound. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions.
Is that fantastic? I feel like that would be suffering.
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go?
Some other time, perhaps.
Phew. It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the
Joke's
lanterns
on you.
ourselves one
Her
day?
banner got delayed.
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true.
Oh wait, this is a flashback. Shit, my bad.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
All right, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy-You and chili chicken every day.
Again, even stuff like this. Why is this suddenly more about this?
That's your wish?
If this is the end, it's more about this dead child and her employee than Hu Tao herself.
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
This kid's got the right idea.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
I could actually buy that Klee figure from their website and not worry about weird upcharges.
For everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, 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 it's tough getting rich.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah!
Okay. Okay, never mind. Autoplay is not broken. It's just weirdly slow with these kids for some reason. The one kid was the same way even when it was just him.
Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked
Sure.
each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Songza makes great shell lanterns.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
You guys ever seen Anohana? Replace lantern with
Take a
fireworks.
hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
You know what hints are? Ma'am.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
This is why I like you, Paimon.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor technicalities. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses
Time to end the night with dead children. God damn it, please, no.
Suffering. Disease
No.
was
Well, see,
spreading
now
all
we
over
have
the
to
land.
pull.
Death devastated the world of the
Now we
living.
have to pull just so we can end
Such were
with
the times when the Wangsheng Funeral
end with
Parlor
gambling
was
rather
first
than dead children.
established. As humans,
Never end with dead
its
children.
founders were deemed too insignificant to matter.
The lip sync is real bad,
slowly,
Gamrick.
they
This
managed
game
to
is
drive
dubbed
away
in
death.
4 different languages across the board, so they do not really bother tweaking up the animations because you can change it
Liyue
regardless of
Harbor
which
became
platform
a
which one you're
bustling
playing
hub
on.
of prosperity, luring
You can
people
freely
with
change
dreams
which
of great
dub you're
fame
listening
and
to.
abundant mora. But in the end,
If I get
some lunatic
Chi-Chi.
stirred up the legacy of the dead.
Imagine if I get
By
spooked
that
by
I mean the
Chi-Chi.
remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I
Imagine
won't go
if I
into
got
specifics of that
God.
situation, but suffice
That'd
to
be
say
fucked
that
up.
at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing
In my
about
efforts
its
to
own
gamble away my
extinction,
problems,
while death was
another
coming
dead
back with a
child comes to
vengeance.
me.
It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Didn't expect you to be good at things. Tell me more.
Not a chance.
At least I'd have Chi-Chi. At least I'd have
Curiosity
Chi-Chi.
can be perilous, you know.
Because yeah, like I
Don't
said,
forget the warning, the
I've seen a
less you
bunch
know,
of
the
posts
better.
from people
What you make
who
of my
got
words is
spooked
up
by
to you.
Cushing
I
on
do
Hu
hope
Tao's
that
banner
most of it
with
flew
the
over
coin
your
flip.
heads, though. The Wangsheng
And
Funeral
I had already
Parlor
kind
is
of been
just
thinking
that,
this ever
a
since
funeral parlor.
Cushing's banner became a thing. I
Nothing
know I
more
said
to
I'd
it.
like for them to do banners like that, but after seeing it firsthand, yeah.
We live in peaceful times.
I don't think I would
but this
ever
harmonious
pull.
coexistence
I don't think I
between
can
life
ever
and
pull
death
on
should
a
never
standard
be
character
taken for
banner.
granted.
Because like as long as
It's
the
about
system
time.
works the way it does,
Let's
unless
go.
they add more characters to
Let's
that
take
poll,
them to the place
they're
where
always
all
gonna be
begins
there and be possible
and
to
all goes
spook you.
rest.
Unless
What
it's
kind of place is that?
eventually you'll get all the
I
standard
just
ones.
mean where we first bumped into each other.
It's the
I
limited
come up
ones
with
you have to
fun
worry
names
about.
for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
You got spooked by her on Xiao's banner noodle, yeah. Oh, this is the end. Give me that shit! Free gems? Free gems! If Diluc has an up banner, you might roll for him. Your luck is awful anyway, Spice God. I feel ya. I mean, I don't feel ya. I know my luck is godlike compared to some other people out there. Believe me. I'm just bitter that it's taken the form it has. C2 Albedo. You thought that Luke ruined your pity for Zhao? He was like, no, I'm here too. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you got both.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy.
Tried on
Big
both
G,
Ganyu and
wouldn't you
Zhao with
say?
only a Mona to show for it. Damn, Spice, I'm so sorry. But yeah, if you're content at this point to not get Hu Tao, then yeah, at least you should have plenty by the time Venti comes out.
But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
How can you say such horrendous things with that
give me
smile
that
on your
look.
face?
She's having revenge for nobody pulling on her
Well
banner.
then,
I pulled
last but not least,
once.
let's
I
say our
pulled on
goodbyes
hers
to Big G.
once.
See you later.
For
Big
Benny.
G.
Not for her, but don't
Not
tell
like
her that.
You
She
won't
has
be
nothing to avenge
seeing
on me,
him
right, guys?
later.
I won't get spooked by her.
Let's stick to goodbye and
I
such.
have her already. I've already been spooked by her.
No worries. I'll just take my leave.
Zhongli's sort of the only 5-star character you've gotten. And boy, you've
Of all
tried
the
for more,
wishes we yelled
goddamn.
that day,
I'm so
only
sorry,
ours hasn't
Spice.
come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Don't jinx myself. Guys, I'm only
He's
7
gone now.
into pity. I am only 7 into pity, and I used up any
relief, but
potential good luck I had
can
on
feel
goddamn
now is
Albedo. I will
emptiness.
never, ever.
So,
I guarantee I will
what
never
was
get
the
5
wish you
stars
two
that
made?
quickly within each other
We
again.
didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
Friendly
After each
reminder
of
to
us has
anyone who's
started a
new,
family and built
I
a
got
career,
3 Albedos
we want
and
both
a
our
second to
families to
Luke
spend the lantern right
from the
together.
Albedo banner.
That's
All
why I
within
envied my
20
friends
pulls
so
of each
much.
other.
Little Wu and the rest.
And no Benny.
They all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
You know, you're not that old. You can do things.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day.
We're all
So
gonna
enjoy
die.
your life while
Isn't
you
that
can, and
great?
when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you?
She's your
Either
boss.
way,
How are you not used to
I
this?
don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Until then, here's a coupon.
Also, it's raining. I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
You said you'd help us
I
too.
took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either.
If anyone dies on your
I'll keep my
vacation,
eyes
call
open
me.
in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
House Albedo hurt my luck that much? Yes. Noodle,
I'm not
every
an
banner
expert on
since
tracking
then,
down the living.
I have to
However,
I've
if
had to
you
reach
want me
at
summon
least
someone
soft
from the
pity,
other side of the
and I've
border-
lost the coin flip.
Stop saying
I've lost the
creepy
coin flip and had to reach soft pity twice
Relax.
for everything
I'll help you
since
look for
then.
them. You have my word. My exquisite
And I've not
sense of
gotten
humor
anything
always goes
remotely decent from the
unappreciated.
standard banner in forever, just using the free fates. I mean, you like you love your work. Good for you.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
You will make that sex coupon art just so I know, JC. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, well that was fine when it was actually focused on her. Like I said, I didn't mean for that to turn into any kind of rant. Just I had been meaning to bring that up for a while. Like I think I started on that at one point, and then kind of forgot. But yeah, just kind of been bothering me. But it was fine. Again, she's cool. I generally do like her design. Her playstyle's fun. So, I have no regrets with attempting to do what I'm about to do. Like I said, for those who have not heard my logic before, she's not a necessity by any means, but I do really, really like her design. I would not be heartbroken if I somehow got her. And if I don't, then it's either way, it's a win-win. Either I somehow get her and like, hey, yay, cute design, whatever. I somehow get a 5-star that isn't her, and now I have a guaranteed coin flip for Venti. Or I get nothing and just get to build up pity for Venti. Either way, nothing but wins here. I'm only 7 into pity, let's go. Oh man, the flute! I use that on Traveler, who I never ever play as. Price is Right music playing. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I was gonna say, good god, how many fucking swords we got? Jesus. Oh no, shit, I didn't mean to do a single, god damn it. Now I see how Goots fucked up so easily. I mean, granted, usually I'm ruling from Primo Gems and not Fates. So it asked me to confirm first, like that. Xingqiu! So it officially does not matter who I picked from, what's it called? The Stand By Me event. It was between him and Ningguang. I went with Ningguang, and now I get him anyway. Everybody wins. Yeah, also part of my albedo curse. I can't remember the last time I got 2 4-stars in the same pool. Or at least it's been very, very rare. And I know, like, that's the pity system anyway. Like, you're only guaranteed 1 every 10, but, like, it's been very noticeably infrequent. Sacrificial Great Bow. I don't know if I'm using that. I think I might be using that on Diona, but I think I already maxed it out anyway. So, literally useless. God. All them weapons, guys. How about that? Xiangling, that's fine. Damn. Like I said, I was only 7 into pity, I think. How many was that? How many 10 pull was that? Was that 3 or 4? Plus 1, because I fucked up with the button press.
Every journey has its final day.
Shush. Was it 4? Okay.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Local old man still won't shut the fuck up about wine. More at 11. I try to get away. I try to get away from him saying one thing. We just come right back to the wine. If I'm rolling on a character banner, my 10 rolls should not be all weapons. Yeah, I kind of agree. Honestly, I honestly think weapons should, like, 5-star weapons are banned from the character banner. So I almost feel like regular weapons should be as well. You know, 4-star weapons. Like, the 3-star weapons, I get it. It's part of the way it works. But yeah, I would agree with that, honestly. Because getting those weapons is just depressing.
Don't
all
rush.
All that shit I already have.
Has its...
Let's see, I'm just seeing how much star glitter I have now. Oof, none. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to bother with more. So, one second, let me... I have to keep track of this manually now. Because MiHoYo is implementing a thing where you can only go back, like, 6 months, I think, and I haven't been playing for 6 months, but nonetheless, just safer to keep track of it manually at this point.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Communing with the earth spirits. It isn't real. It can't hurt you. It's not real. My pity counter on that banner is now at 48. I have no idea if I'm gonna roll more or not. I guess it depends on how many gems we get from the what's it called? So how many summons I've done since Zhao? Yeah, 48. I'm now at 48. Not sure if I'm gonna try for more or not. It depends on like how many gems we get from that that Geovisharp event, I guess. But we'll see. I don't know. For now, that's it though. First of all, I'm gonna get off of that old man.
We're way behind schedule.
I'm safe. We're safe now. Yeah, no, I'm not. Well, I'm not in soft pity. When I say into pity, I just mean how many rolls towards it. But yeah, all right. So I'm at 48. It would probably be too risky to do anymore. But then again, like I said, I almost kind of want to, just for the potential coin flip, so I can lower the goal on the Venti banner. Oh yeah, no. I have not. Literally the only thing I've pulled on since Zhao was I did one YOLO pull on Kashing. That was it. I've been good. I'm good about saving gems when I need to. Alrighty. For the purpose... no, not for the purpose of YouTube. We're done. I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep. I'll lay in bed trying to go to sleep and fail miserably. And play more of this. And then Persona 5 Strikers. But thank you all for coming out anyway. Special thanks to I Need Professional Help and all of the Go-Kart 8 Above patrons. If you want to help support Spooky Ghost Girl, I guess. Also Brainholes. Check out links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night.